Bonjour Mzansi, a very warm welcome to all our beautiful viewers in all parts of South Africa and Africa. If you're watching, I am Usnetembo Agambate, and of course I am not alone, always with Ubongani Wagadlamini as we bring you a piece of Cameroon to your home. It is the #1 digital show in the land, Africa United, episode 8. And you know right now, I'm the happiest girl in the world. I got my prediction right, my Senegal in the final. You know, I just want them to go all the way. Mane has to go all the way and clinch it for Senegal. Bongs, what do you have today?
Well, I'm happy that you're happy, and I'm sure everyone else that has been supporting Senegal is just as happy. But let's wait for the 6th of February. That is when we'll crown a new African champion. But enough about that. Let me just let you know what today's episode is about. It's episode 8, by the way. We'll be looking at Cameroon from a political point of view. We hear that their president is one of the longest serving presidents in the continent. And of course, we'll take a look at what social media has got to say with everything that has been happening at AFCON 2021. We're coming to the end of the tournament, and it's decided it's Senegal up against Egypt, the Pharaohs against the Lions of Teranga, Sadio Mane versus Mohamed Salah, LYC versus Carlos Queiroz. I mean, those are just some of the battles that we can look forward to come Sunday.
2002, 2019, 2021. 2 times Senegal has missed out on the AFCON trophy. Surely AFCON 2021 has to be their year. And that's what I believe, of course. But we have to wait until Sunday to see who gets crowned AFCON 2021 champions, of course.
It won't be easy for Senegal, I can tell you that, because they're facing a side that has won AFCON 7 times. They are the most successful team in this tournament. They'll be looking to make it 8. And you know what's nice, what I love about it, is that it has that South African flavor in it because of Carlos Queiroz, of course, as well as Roger Dissar in the technical team of Egypt. So from a South African perspective, I think you can just say South Africans will be saying,
is that you changing your predictions now, trying to go with Egypt?
Not at all.
And you know what? Mane rather is a man of his word. If you will remember when we started Africa United and when AFCON started, he actually said he will give up every silverware he has for Senegal to win AFCON 2021. Could this be the year? We all hope he will end up being the happiest man, because in the last AFCON he was the saddest man on earth. I'm sure you're gonna see those pictures of him, and it will be a nice throwback though to see how it started, how it's going, and we show Sadio Mane lifting that AFCON trophy for Senegal, of course, for the people of Senegal. But as for Egypt, a lot of people have been questioning the coach's tactics in terms of the style of play that he's using, the players that he's using. I don't know who are they depending on mostly. I think probably Mohamed Salah, instead of focusing on other players that he has as well.
Of course, but I mean, I'm glad that you're mentioning the issue of players. And most of the time, and of course it's going to be easy to say it's Salah versus Mane, but let's also not forget about the other players that are there. I mean, Egypt have Mohamed Sherif. We don't know if Mohamed El Shanawi will be back in goal for them. He was a huge miss in the quarterfinal. And of course, if he is back for that final, it'll be a massive boost for them. So we wait and see. And of course, I mean, you talk about Senegal, most of their players are playing in Europe, you know. So I think it'll be a good battle, not just between the 2 Liverpool players, but between the 2 teams generally.
And we have picked our side. Well, I have picked my side. It is Senegal. Someone picked Algeria, of course, and I don't see Algeria in the final. So you let us know at home, who are you picking to take AFCON 2021? It has been an interesting tournament. So many things to talk about. Let us know, what are your thoughts on AFCON 2021? Well, throughout AFCON 2021, we've been bringing you fun facts. And earlier on the show, I did mention that Senegal will be making their 3rd final appearance at AFCON. Well, Bongs, what other fun facts do we have?
Well, this one is a very fun fact, because you know how this was the first AFCON with 24 teams taking part? This was to give an opportunity to those that usually struggle, you know, to qualify, to take part. But there's about 8 or 9 teams that still haven't made it to an AFCON tournament, and some of those include our neighbors, Eswatini, Lesotho. You can also talk about Sao Tome and Principe. Do you remember that country? At some point, Bafana was grouped with them for a World Cup or an AFCON qualifier. I can't remember, but if you want all the countries that have not qualified for AFCON, well, you can just go on Google, or you can just watch and see those countries that have not qualified for AFCON in their history.
Yeah, the aim is to educate you guys. There's something we need to learn by the time this AFCON is over. So we're gonna give you all those teams so that you don't waste time or your data, seeing them on Google. Well, it is Africa United. Well, as you know that Africa United aims to bring you a piece of Cameroon to your homes. Well, we've gone from languages to culture to what else? Music and everything. But when we look at the political side of things, Paul Biya of Cameroon, the Cameroon president, is the second long-lasting president in the African continent. He was elected in 1982. That's long. It gives you an idea about African leaders and staying in position, staying in power.
Yeah.
Remember how long Robert Mugabe stayed in power?
I don't remember the exact years, but I can tell you that Paul Biya has been the president of Cameroon for 40 years. In fact, this year will mark 40 years since he was elected as president. You'll remember, as you've spoken about it, Robert Mugabe. We'll also talk about Joseph Kabila out in the DRC. He was elected in 2001, I think, and his last year in office was 2019, if I'm not mistaken.
By the time the power, I'm a president with. Wow, but what do we have on social media? What are people saying? People have been talking from Sisakwi 24, Sati 16, Sati 8, Sati 4, and now we are into the last two. And people are still talking on social media, of course, like they are driving this AFCON every day. AFCON 2021 is trending. What are people saying?
I can tell you that a certain Alhaji Diouf is as happy as you. We'll remember Alhaji Diouf, of course. He used to play with coach Eloy Cisse, who's now the coach of Senegal, of course. They were there together in 2002 when Senegal made history as one of the African countries to reach the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Well, I saw him, a video that was posted online. He was cheering them on. He's happy that his nation is in the final. He couldn't lead them to African glory, but now he'll try to push them from the stands.
That's absolutely remarkable, I guess. Well, it will be said if he gets disappointed when they don't clinch the cup, but I still trust that they will go all the way. Well, that's it from us here on Africa United. Make sure that you do tune in for more as we bring you a piece of Cameroon to your homes. I am Usnetem Wagambata, and this is Ubongano Gadamin.
Au revoir.